Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again. I am your host as always. Now, without further ado, let us see what has happened in Waterloo, Wavre. What have the French gotten up to this turn? Something tells me a bit of pain. I am keeping them, quote, busy. Oof. They are slowly whittling down the defenders of Ougamont, but the defenders are holding on stubbornly to the chateau. Ooh. He's throwing out skirmishers and keeps pushing forward. French heavy cavalry. Here they come. Let me guess. Charge. Let me pause it real quick. Yep, charging. I figured as much. Those boys are going to get chopped to pieces, unfortunately. But nothing I can do about that. What looks like Mouton's 6th Corps is continuing to the French right. It's currently sitting right next to Placinois. So, sitting right next to Placinois. Alright, up here, he's attacking. We're attacking the. Oh, he drove my skirmishers back a little bit. Overruns the guns. Okay, I didn't get chopped up quite as badly as I thought I would. They get captured, as do they. But all things considered. Alright, 5 units rout. King's German Legion, Landwehr and Landwehr. Okay, so they all rout on my right flank. 2 units recover fatigue. The 5 units rout. 1 unit resupplied, so... And the weather is still light mud. Ugh. They will fall back there. These lot are sort of trapped here, unfortunately, because of the cavalry. So, going back along here. Saxe of Weimar. Where are you? There you are. Where is the other chunk of the Nassauans? You are the wrong battalion. You belong to this lot. Open fire on them, although I probably... plink away where we can. Alright, he is bringing up guns, so... Freiwillige Jägers. Again, we're going to try and keep my position fairly secure. These boys are going to come this way. On the road and move in. On the road. Get them moved. Right, further along. We can't shoot because various reasons. But the French cavalry is definitely pushing me hard, given, well, a lot of things. What have I lost? I've lost nearly 3,000 men, which is pretty bad. I've lost basically 50% more than he has. However, I've lost 21 guns, which is a big... Ugh. That is a big unfortunate. Push them in front of the Royal Scots. They will go there. They will go there. They shall go there. Ah, that's rather unfortunate. These lot will shoot at them. Not do a grand amount, unfortunately. Alright, let's do you. You can't actually see anything, really. So, see what you can see. Not a grand amount, so... You are just gonna shoot them. What about you? You can see stuff, so you are actually gonna turn. And... You are gonna shoot the cavalry in the face. Not achieve a grand amount, once again, but... Bull's troop of guns. Where's Bull? There he is. Shoot at them. Ramsey. He's getting ready to launch a big assault. That's the big key thing here. Sandham's guns. Lloyd's guns. The King's German Legion gun here. He's basically just waiting for that, for the weather to turn and become dry. Just waiting for it to turn dry. Which makes sense. The moment it turns dry... That is a big key thing here. The moment it does turn dry... There we go, a nice big chunk taken out of them. What can you see? Enough. Alright. Units that can shoot will shoot. Again, all things considered, while my men are getting fairly battered in places, it's not, quote, catastrophic just yet. Okay, you can't see anything. What about you? Nope, you can't. You can't. So yeah, we can't see anything. So we are just going to... You will shoot them. Where is Utemper? There he is. You can't shoot because low ammo. So what gave way? It was literally the 3rd and 4th King's German Legion. So the 3rd ran from there, hit the 4th and took them with it. Little unfortunate. But all things considered, not unexpected. They've been disrupted, they haven't. Dornberg's cavalry. We bring up the guns. So who's running? In this case, it is the entirety of the 3rd Hanoverian Brigade. It just broke and ran like crazy. Granted, one of them was just battered, but that started to reorganise because one of them got assaulted by French infantry while in square. Aaron Child. The 1st King's German Legion Light Dragoons will move there and and then Major General Dornberg will go there. And then I have Grant and his cavalry sitting there. We got French heavy cavalry there. Blink at them. Alright, they will advance. They're not going to be the most useful, but something's better than nothing. As for the rest, and General Lambert will move that way. Well, we're in the process of doing that. So, it is 1 PM. Uxbridge, get your butt over there. Kindly. try and reorganise that, and then you're going to run to the other side of the battlefield. This Royal Horse Artillery will basically form up with the guards behind the ridge. So if the French Guard Cavalry here decide they want to charge, they can do so. But I suspect, all things considered, yeah, I should not have fired these guns now that I think about it. I should have moved them. I suppose I could. We start moving the Brunswickers. Line Brigade. So the Brunswickers will start heading this way as well, and basically form up behind the Dutch and Hanoverians. Right, again, because of that just... although they could shoot. You might as well. Oh, no, they can't. Terrain. So, completely pointless then. I don't think there's anything else that's, quote, most urgent / We can, however, continue to fire all the skirmishers that I can. Fire away. So these two will fire into them. Is that everything? I think it is. Beyond that one skirmisher, two skirmisher, 3. Alright, that would be that. Bring up a couple of field trains, because I suspect I'm going to need them. Let's look at the weather forecast. It may change this turn, which is going to be key. If they're there, they could charge up there. They might struggle, however. What else? They are going to head up there and hit one of these two. But they're likely to get shot in the face for their... in the process, at the very least. I think in the end, that would be that. So, this lot are to join the lead of them, and they are to start making their way to join Prince Wilhelm and Graf Schwerin with their cavalry. The 2nd Cavalry Brigade of 2nd Corps is going to try and make its way basically down to here, just to keep an eye on if Grouchy comes this way, because I'm somewhat highly doubtful he's going to be coming for Wavre. Hardage. So, again, for the most part, my boys are holding for now, and are just going to keep on holding. At least until von Marwitz Where's Blucher? Blucher. There you are. We'll bring the old fox forward still, and keep bringing him forward. And I'll basically put the old fox in between the 1st and 4th Corps. So once they release, they shall ensure chain of command efficientness. So third corps is going to be out of chain of command, but that's fine. Now then, you. Well, actually, no, not you. You three are to shoot at this lot. This lot will shoot at them. It's not going to do a lot. Still, what can he see? He can see them. This lot are gonna come forward. Let's say they charge, hit them, they would run into them. Saxa Weimar. You are gonna go over there and try and rally that lot. Well, reorganise them if nothing else. I want them reorganised. Guns. He continues to bring his guns about. But my biggest question is where is he's sending this lot? Because that is not an insignificant amount of troops. So where are they going? Part of me thinks he will be looking to put up a blockade, essentially, against the arrival of the Prussians. So I suspect he might want to put them in the woods here, which... what is it again? The Bois de Paris. So yeah, I'm suspecting he's going to want to put them in the Bois de Paris. Just because the Bois de Paris will prevent a quick advance from me with the Prussians. So if he places that corps, say, along here, I suppose in the end it doesn't matter. I've got more than enough routes to just bypass them if I have to. Between the first corps heading this direction and then literally coming out on these two roads, well, technically two roads and a path, they will be able to drive into their flank. Especially if I end up going around the Bois de Ohain and come down the Ohain road and come this way. So let's say we use first corps to come down here, here, and this path. The fourth corps will come down this road, and this road, I think. Basically, no matter what, I'm going to have forces going round him. That's my theory and plan, at least. Whether that happens is another matter. So, again, I've lost about 3,000 to 1,700. The big thing is, if he comes up this way and gets himself disrupted, I intend to charge with the heavy cavalry. Let us shift Old Nosy to there. Try and make sure Old Nosy can effectively command everyone. Okay, General Chase is out of command, but that's fine. The Popature is not. That's sort of one advantage with the Waterloo battlefield. It's fairly small, so everyone is in command, more or less. So 4th Corps artillery will release. Again, there's the chance of the 15th and 16th Brigades and the whole 4th Army Corps to release, so we shall see. If the 4th Corps does release at, say, 3, I'm going to march it with all speed, just straight towards Waterloo, and try and hit the French flanks. For now, however, let's push on to the melees. We'll drive them back. Right, I didn't add them in, did I? Whoops. Still, for now, I think that's going to do quite nicely, although he might charge that way now that I think about it, because he can charge along there. We shall see. For now, however, my position's fairly... it's not secure, but it's not crumbling. So... the question is... will the mud disappear this turn? I do not know, but we are almost a fifth of the way through, so... give or take a few decibels. Because it's going to be, what, 10 point something, 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 something. So for now, however, that is going to be it. He is definitely ready for his all-out assault come next turn or the turn after. because there is a lot of French down here. And that means we're gonna have to start exchanging volleys soon enough between good old Thomas Picton's division and troops of D'Erlon's corps. Riel remains, for the most part, sort of stuck. For now, however, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving a comment. But until next time, I thank you all once again. This has been Waterloo Wavre, and I will see you all soon. So until then, bye bye for now.